Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back. The previous class we have seen introduction about verbs and we have seen about transitive and intransitive. I hope all who read the lesson and completed the book back exercise given in page number 35. In this class we are going to learn auxiliary verb. Now all of you turn page number 36 in your grammar book and start read. So today we are going to learn auxiliary verbs, okay, and the types. It means the differentiate between primary and modal auxiliaries. Be ready. Dear students, page number 36. Already we know what do you mean by auxiliary verb. Verb is action word. Auxiliary verb also known as a helping verb. Already I told which are the words come under the category of modal auxiliaries and primary auxiliaries. So this is only we are going to learn. Okay. So auxiliary verbs can be divided into two kinds. What are they? Primary and modal. Now see the differentiate between them. First we can learn about primary auxiliaries. First it is known as a be form verb like am, is, or, was, were, do, does, did, and have, has, had. These all the verbs known as a primary auxiliaries. Okay. And here modal auxiliaries, which are they? Will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, and am, is, am to, is to, or to, have to, etc. and are to, used to, need, that. So all of you remember that which is known as a primary and a modal auxiliaries. The first point. Primary auxiliaries can be used independently in the form of main verb. For example, he is a rich man, he has much wealth. Here, is and has it is used, we can use independently. But here, modal auxiliaries cannot be used independently in the form of the main verb. Here, he will go, she might pass. So, the independent form is a primary and we not use it should be a independent. Base of the main verb, it is known as a modal auxiliary. And second one, their form changes according to the person and number. So according to the person, like I am going to home, they are going to home. Here for I, it is a singular, we are using am, and they for the plural, it's a group of person, we are using are. So the form changes according to the number. Here person and number have no effect on modal auxiliaries. I will study hard, they will study hard. So it considered both for singular and plural. The first person or the second person, the modal auxiliaries never changed. And third one, the primary auxiliaries be, do, have can be used to infinitive by applying to before them. Here, for example, she wants to be rich, she wants to do it, she wants to have it. Here, be, do, have, it should be used for the infinitive. And here, the third one, modal auxiliaries, to is not used before any modal auxiliaries. To will, to can, to may, to must, to use. All these uses are incorrect. Okay. If you are going to write any verb before to for the modal auxiliaries, it is totally wrong. Remember this point. And fourth one, be and have can be used as a present participle by adding ing. Being tired, I went home. Having passed with my good marks, she was very happy. See the being and he having, it is used as a present participle. Okay, already we know ing form. And here ing cannot be used with any modal auxiliary. Like scanning, willing, we can't write. Okay, and this is wrong method. If you are using ing, it is only with the primary auxiliaries only. Okay, with the verb. And fifth one, the root form of the verb cannot be used with be and have. They have gone home, they are going home. The root form cannot be used. Here only root form only used in the modal auxiliaries. Like I will go home, you can go home. Okay, so that's all my dear students. Today we have learned differentiate between the primary and modal auxiliaries. Just to recap, what do you mean by auxiliaries, modal auxiliaries and primary? So auxiliary verb, it's generally called as a helping verb. We can divide into two parts, primary and modal. So which are the rules? The first one we can use independently, here not used independently, and according to the person and number it will change, it not change. And the primary auxiliaries to infinitive it is used, it is not used. And here ing form should be used, here ing form is not applicable. And for primary auxiliaries cannot be used with the root word and here root form should be used, only root form only used. Okay, that's all of you read page number 36 and do the book back exercise given in page number 37. Okay, all of you check whether you write the correct answer or not. After that you can write. Thank you. We can see in the next class.